While the tablet portion's hardware hasn't changed since we last reviewed the product, Microsoft's new performance base pushes the Surface Book to an expensive but worthwhile upgrade. Of course, the Surface Book is a 2-in-1 with an upper tablet portion and the lower keyboard base. With the press of a button, the two can be detached, so the tablet portion can be used on its own. The tablet's hardware hasn't changed since the last time we reviewed it. It's still a 6th generation Intel Core i7 processor with choice of PCIe SSD options. There's a 20 watt-hour battery behind the 3000 by 2000 resolution touch panel, which is, by the way, an excellent display with natural, responsive touch support. It's the laptop portion, or performance base, that's featured with this update. It has a slightly thicker bulge around the keyboard, filling in some of the gap left by the rounded fulcrum hinge. That extra thickness houses an upgraded GPU, a GTX 965M instead of the GTX 940, and a larger 60 watt-hour battery. The result is a system that puts up strong scores in our CPU and hard drive benchmarks, and can actually game if need be. Of course, not at its native resolution. You'll need to scale most games back to 1080p or 1440. It also took home top marks for battery life, reaching 7.5 hours while running the Peacekeeper battery test, which usually causes computers to drain their battery in 5 hours or less. There were only 2 missed opportunities here for Microsoft. The first is that the performance base could have been, and should be, sold on its own. We tested with the older tablet portion and found it's perfectly compatible. The second is that it would have given Microsoft a chance to add Thunderbolt 3, but connections are still limited to USB 3.0 and mini DisplayPort. If you can stomach the price, the Surface Book with performance base is an excellent laptop with a lot to offer and little to complain about.